Alright guys, Golden Blue Dude back with you again for a second video for today. I can't forget about who might get ranked this week. Let's go. I've already put out one video today and it was my spread pick video. So for my second video, I wanted to put out who might get ranked this week. First team on the list, Houston out of the AAC. Now they're on a bye week, they're 5-1. Their only loss, it is a bad loss, but it was in week 1 to Texas Tech. Since then, they've gone on a 5-game winning streak. Now they would need a lot of help as far as some teams in the lower half of the top 25 losing, but it's possible Houston could get ranked this week. Next team on this list, Pitt. They have a golden opportunity to get ranked. They're 4-1. They have a road trip to Virginia Tech. Their only loss was a head scratcher to Western Michigan. So the last time they had an opportunity to get ranked, they blew it by losing to Western Michigan at home. Here's your second opportunity. Are you gonna blow it again, Pitt? Next up, Clemson. They're 3-2, only losses to Georgia and NC State. Georgia was a top 5 team and it was a neutral site, close loss. NC State wasn't ranked, but it was on the road. And the polls are more forgiving to Clemson. This week they have a road trip to Syracuse. I do think if Clemson beats Syracuse on the road, they'll get ranked in the lower part of the top 25. Next team on this list is Baylor. They got knocked out of the top 25 by losing at number 19 Oklahoma State. They're 5-1. Great opportunity this week. They host number 19 BYU. If Baylor beats 19th ranked BYU, the Baylor Bears will get ranked again. I think that's what happens. Next up on this list, UTSA. They're undefeated, 6-0. Their next game is a home game against Rice. They're going to be 7-0. You can't deny UTSA a ranking anymore if they beat Rice. Next up is Liberty. They're 5-1. Their only loss was a road trip to Syracuse. Syracuse is not a good team, but they're good at beating superior opponents at home. Liberty's going to play at UM Monroe. That should be an easy win. I think Liberty gets ranked this week. Next up is Air Force. They're 5-1. They had a head-scratching loss to a bad Utah State about 2 or 3 games ago. This week, they get a road trip to Boise State. I think if Air Force wins that game, they have a good shot of getting ranked. Next up is Nevada. Their only loss was to Kansas State. And I said the winner of that game was going to get ranked. Kansas State won. Kansas State got ranked. They've beaten some good teams since then. This week, they get a home game against Hawaii. I think Nevada has a chance to get ranked if they beat Hawaii, but they might need a little bit of help. On over to the Pac-12, UCLA, they're 4-2. Their losses were to Fresno State and Arizona State, so not bad losses. This week, they go on the road to Washington. I think UCLA has a shot to get ranked. They might need a little bit of help as well. Over to the SEC, Tennessee, I think they have an excellent shot to get ranked this week. They're 4-2. Their only losses were to Pitt at Florida. No bad losses. This week, they get number 13 Ole Miss at home, and with the way the Vols are playing right now, they have a good shot to beat the Rebels. If they beat Ole Miss, Tennessee will get ranked. That's going to be weird to see, a ranking beside Tennessee. Staying in the SEC, Auburn, they're 4-2. Only losses at number 10 Penn State and number 1 Georgia. So they have about the best 2 losses you can think of. Their next game at number 17 Arkansas. If Auburn can go on the road and beat Arkansas, they're going to get ranked again. And finally, the last team is out of the Sun Belt, Louisiana. They're 5-1. They're only lost their first game at number 21 Texas. They actually beat Appalachian State on Tuesday. Who ever heard of college football on Tuesday? Well, it happened, and they beat the brakes off Appalachian State. So I do think Louisiana will get ranked this week. Y'all let me know what teams I left off this list. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on my next show.